you could just show things that work, you know. So today I thought that I would show you what I've been doing for my demo, and these are my Super Bowl cupcakes. So we're going to start with my green frosting on a cupcake. I'm just gonna get it on here. I already had the bag ready to go, so this is the easy way to get it on here and not have to worry about everything being perfect. I got it on here, and now I can smooth it. It doesn't have to be perfectly smooth, that would be boring. So we're just kind of like getting it on there. So in this bowl over here beside me, I have gotten some sprinkles, and these are going to be the people. So I'm going to go ahead and dip this in here. So I have found that it's a little tricky to get it nice and even on both sides. So it's something to think about when you're doing this. So that's one side. I might do it just a little more so you can play with it a little. Doesn't have to be perfect right away. Now I'm going to get to the other side. So there's all the people in the stadium. There's lots of people in our stadium. There we go. So I can look at it. Maybe I want more on one side. That's okay. All right, maybe a little more right there. Okay, so maybe I want some more right there. There we go. This is all my people. So I have this tip 4 in with my white frosting, and I could just make some lines across my football field. Sometimes if I'm doing a lot of details, I use a bigger tip. We have a tendency to want to use the tip 2 or 3, and sometimes that's a little bit too small. So I'll go with the bigger tip, and it's just a little easier to get some of those details. So ahead of time, I have cut out of paper my little goal line, and I use a glue gun goalpost, sorry. Thank you, Jerry. I use a glue gun to stick this toothpick on here.
Yeah,
so,
Dana loves watching football so much that she
I don't know anything about football, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm going to stick this in here for my goalpost. There we go. That cupcake will get points no matter where you bring it.
Awesome.
So that's my first one. So now I'm going to show you my other one, which will be the one with the grass on it. So here goes with this one. Got my cupcake. I am going to switch this out here with this is my grass tip. It's also known as 233, but most people just call it the grass tip. Looks a little bit like, the end of the watering can when you're watering your flowers, or when you're taking a shower. It looks a little bit like the shower head. So this one is so much fun. You just get close and you just kind of like pull up here, and it does what it wants to. So don't get too stressed out about everything being perfect or the same or whatever. But you just kind of like pull up with it, and you got some lovely grass. This thing right here is really helpful because I could switch my tips out all day long if I want to. Just put all kinds of different tips on there. It's going to be random, and that is okay. So I think my favorite thing about the Super Bowl is eating. I like to eat hot wings. I like all the food a whole lot. Are you surprised? No, I bet you're not surprised at all. So just to make it interesting, we are going to have the line a little off center. So here goes. Of course, I'm still using my tip 4. There we go. And I'm going to write 20 on here. You can write whatever number you like.
20 also is the number for Brian Dawkins, who just got inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So that's quite appropriate. Also, it's the marking of the red zone, of course. But as Eagles fans, we know what number 20 is all about.
So I have switched out my tips here. I have the tip number 1, which is a teeny tiny one. A lot of times I like to start by just getting a little bit to come out just to get it started. And this is a chocolate covered almond, but you could use peanuts just as well. And I'm just gonna make some little lines in here. You feel free to practice before you do this, because this is definitely one of those practicey things that it will help you to practice. I'm just making it look like a football. There we go. And now I can stick it on here. So I like it that this is off center because it's just a little bit of a surprise. It's not like your standard thing that you might expect. So there we go. 2 football cupcakes. Very excited to be eating them after we're done filming. Like, subscribe, and comment.